I do want to talk about the chickens in the background. Okay? I'm not talking about Giants fans. I'm not talking about Cowboys fans. Okay? The people that I'm talking about are actually two groups of people. And I am going to give them a little bit of attention that they don't deserve. First and foremost, Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. You guys are two very talented players in the National Football League. You are. The 49ers are a franchise that has gone to 3 out of 4 NFC Championship games. They've been to 2 Super Bowls over the last decade. They have 5 Super Bowl championships in their history. Right? A lot of teams might look at that and be like, yeah, I want to be them. I want to be like that. There's only one winner out of 32. But going to the NFC Championship game like that shows that you are a successful team. It was very discerning to see their reactions after the game. To me, it showed extremely poor character and maturity. You know, these guys are like 24, 25, 26 years old, something like that. But they really acted like 12-year-olds. Let me tell 49ers fans something that I told Eagles fans before in the last segment. You lost. You lost the NFC Championship game. You had a great season. You played in the season with 3 different quarterbacks. 2 of them got injured. Unfortunate injuries, by the way. I would never praise an injury like that. And then you brought in a quarterback who the NFL deemed the worst draft pick in the National Football League in 2022. He won 5 games out of 5. Scored 14 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And when push came to shove, he was the only 49er that I saw who came out and didn't make any excuses. Who came out and acknowledged that his team lost and that they should have done better. That was not said by Brandon Ayuk. It was not said by Deebo Samuel. You really bring up the moniker of 40 whiners. And I don't like to use that name because it's an ad hominem attack. But the way you acted at the end of this game shows that you have a lot of maturity to go through. And it really speaks to the Generation X or the Generation Z of this country. Just completely unable to give the Eagles any credit over the fact that they won. And they did win. They won straight up. You couldn't protect your quarterback. You couldn't protect both of your quarterbacks. But let me put it to you like this. Had you won this game, you weren't going to win the Super Bowl. You weren't going to win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs were going to beat you. They had beaten you earlier in the season by double digits, by at least 3 touchdowns, possibly 4 possessions. You weren't winning. And what was even crazier was the fact that their fans were worse. Their fans were worse because they were acting like Eagles fans after the Super Bowl, except it was supercharged because they were claiming that the referees gave the Eagles the game. Let me put it to you like this. Outside of one call, the roughing the passer one, outside of one call, the rest of the penalties were legit. You're mad that Devontae Smith was given that catch when he didn't actually catch it? Well, your coach should have challenged it. Much like our coach challenged when Brock Purdy fumbled the ball. It seems like a personal problem. It seems like you should have blamed your own coach more than anything else. I saw a lot of 49ers fans celebrating on the internet the Eagles losing. And I didn't feel bad about it. I just felt sorry for them. Because they wanted so much to play in this game that they actually had to root for the team that beat them 2 years ago in order to make themselves feel better. Let me put it like this, 49ers fans. It says a lot about your fan base when you claim that the best moment in the game was when your all-pro left tackle slammed another dude to the ground. That says a lot about you. That says a lot about your character as well. And I thought Eagles fans were bad. Yeah. That's disturbing. That's real disturbing. But I guess that was the best moment for you in that game. Because you didn't do anything. Man, I was looking forward to Christian McCaffrey throwing more passes. That's what the world wanted. At the end of the day, you lost. Not that it really matters that much anymore because the Eagles didn't even win the Super Bowl. But 9 times out of 10, you surely weren't either. I personally, I wanted to play the 49ers best. I was not happy about the end of the game because the Eagles were not tested. That was a gimme game. Yeah, that was a Mickey Mouse game. But you know what? You know who's to blame for that? Not the Eagles. Your coach, Kyle Shanahan, who left a backup tight end to cover a Pro Bowl defensive end or edge rusher. That's your fault, not ours. So good luck on your off season. You might need it. No, I think you're going to have a great off season. I think the 49ers are a great team.